dudes. So I had a strongly worded email from a guy today. He says to me, Rikus, what does it mean? What does it help me if I have a drawbar figure and I don't know what the weight of a consist is, or what is the demand on that drawbar from a consist, or something to that effect. So I thought, okay. So I took a little kitchen scale. There it is standing over there. And I weighed all these wagons. All right. So let's start at the back here. We got 3.8, 4.2. That's 8. This one is slightly heavier, that one, because I got the metal bogies on it. So it's 8, 2.4. So it's 10.4, 12.4, 13.1, 14.1, 14.3, 15.3, 15.8, 19.8, 20, because these three are the same, okay? So that's 20, 21.3, 22.3, 24.9, 24.9, 25.9, 26.7, 27.7, 28.1. Okay, so we have 28 kgs here. Now, when I built this layout, remember I told you there was a 3 millimeter difference between down there and up there. All right, it's 34 meters, so that's negligible, one would think. But okay, so let's do a quick drawbar pull here. I'm gonna switch this on. We have it on 0. I'm gonna hook it over there. Okay. We were on 0, and I'm gonna pull this up here. I saw a 500 there. If I pull it harder, pull away, it was just over 600. If I really hammer it, it goes to 800, but that's very hard acceleration. Typically, I think one would pull off like that. It's about 500, eh? Now what I wanted to see was if I run this whole consist around the bend where the flanges. Wait, before we do that, I actually just want to go other side and see what that little incline bit did, if there is a difference. We saw 500 now if I pull it off normally, okay? And then it will settle around about between 475 when it runs stable to 525 around there. Right, let's set this and put it in here like that. Get it on the drawbar. Nah, it's very flat here. 650. No, it's a little bit, it's pulling a little bit more. It's putting a little bit more this way. Let's call it 600. But I want to see something. I'll put this in my pocket. I'm going to run this consist. I'm going to push it around the bend there, and then see what happens when we pull flanges around the bend and it goes to if everything pulls against the around a bend, if there is a difference. This would be interesting to see. All right, so we're gonna go tear. We're gonna hook it. This is around the bend with the flanges. Definitely. $700. $700, $730, $795, $800 if I go a bit faster, wara. Roughly 710, 720 this way. Consistently, eh? Look at that. There's an 800 there. Okay, now it's straight again. That's interesting. But okay, be that as it may, we have 28 kgs. The drawbar pull between the up and down here is between 500 and 800. So let's call it roughly 650, 700. Let's make it 700 average, which is what you need to pull this thing consistently around here. Which means that that SD70 that's sitting at 1.3 can pull double this about, eh? Slightly under double. So let's say that it's safe to say that an SD70 USA trains will pull a consist that weighs 50 kgs easily. All right, it'll probably be a bit more, but let's call it 50 kgs. It will run with it. Now that is very interesting. Now remember I said to you, I still need to build a diesel that can do the 12 of these Transkaroo coaches that I've got. Remember, they're all 4.2s, eh? They're all the heavy ones. 12 of them with a car wagon at the back, which is 13. That is what? 12 times 4 is 48, 52, roughly 54 kgs, eh? Nah, man, it should pull it. I don't think the SD70 will pull it, but also remember, those there are mine. All the freight gear is mine, except the one small one there, that's Lawrence's one. And all these are on roller bearings, whereas these babies are not. Look, it will be interesting to see what a single one like this takes. What sort of... I got work to do. I'm not in the mood. It's bloody cold here. This is why I stuff around at the moment and not do my work. Okay, so let's go. There, not. Dan gly hy af. I just want to see. Look when it runs, but that initial pickup, that's where the was 70. That's where they battle. They don't battle much with when they pull, when they run. Once they run, they're fine. But it's just to get out the station there at the club, because there's a slight incline there as well. Okay, this was running now. I saw a 70 there. Nah, this is a gesukkel now because there's not enough weight here to hold it. Minus 30 to 35. Yeah, 65, 70. Okay, so 70. But you can't work it like that. 70 grams times 13 is what? 700 minus a kg about. Should pull it. I know they battle, but you know, once you got all of these running on there, it's a different story. But then also, it's flatter here than it was at the club. And at the club, there was a slight incline on the opposite side where a single loco used to battle. And I think that's what, you know, I just need a loco. I'm busy building that 8 kg one. That thing's going to pull. I am finishing off the 35 decals as we speak. I'm busy, it's drying now. We'll do handrails, then I got to do the interior. But soon, within the next 2 days, 3 days, we'll put that little 35 up and see what that does with a shorter wheelbase and a little bit more weight on it. Okay, dude, so that's basically that. Okay, so I hope this answers your questions. Goed julle, tot ziens.